Now here's Marco Rubio slamming Zelensky for wasting everybody's time coming into the White House under the presupposition that you were there to talk peace, only for him to pull that disrespectful stunt in front of the American media.
President Trump said just when he was leaving the White House after that meeting that he doesn't think President Zelensky wants peace. But isn't that why the Ukrainian leader was in the Oval Office for that meeting today?
Well, he was in the Oval Office to sign a minerals rights deal. That's what he was in the Oval Office to sign today. But again, when you have comments that deliberately appear to be after having discussed this repeatedly, deliberately appear to be geared towards making the argument that peace is not possible. You know, again, he turns to the vice president. What kind of diplomacy are you talking about? Almost as if to say, these people, you can't deal with them. You can't have any negotiations with Putin because he can't be trusted, and you're just wasting your time on negotiations. Well, he's basically undermining everything the president has told him he's trying to do. Look, there's no need for that. You start to suspect, does he really want an end to this war? Does he just think that, you know, we have to do whatever he says and give him anything he wants without any end game? That was the Biden strategy. That was the Biden strategy. We were funding a stalemate. We were funding a meat grinder. And unfortunately, for the Ukrainians, the Russians have more meat to grind, and they don't care about human life. We've seen it, human waves, the North Koreans, etc. And so this is a very complex thing. It's very delicate. It's very costly. It's very bloody. It needs to be brought to an end, but it isn't going to be brought to an end with public pronouncements and maximalist demands in the public, but in real diplomacy. The vice president was right.
Zelensky seems to not understand that the fact that they made it this long is courtesy of us being on their side all this time. His soldiers fought bravely and valiantly against a much larger country. Kudos to them. But this war is going nowhere. It's at a stalemate, and Russia is only building up its arms by the day. So instead of being thrilled that only 5% of your country got taken over, instead of all of it, Zelensky would rather keep this war going, trying to reclaim the 5% and then Crimea, while risking losing the other 95% of his country. And what I think is that he's been siphoning billions and billions off, probably sitting in some Swiss bank account, and if things get really bad, he'll just flee the country, live the rest of his life as a billionaire, get a book deal for being the guy who fought Russia for 3 years, and move on with his life. Or he's just really interested in causing World War III. I can't tell which one it is, but it's one of the two. Now again, instead of applauding Donald Trump for trying to pursue world peace, Democrats have officially turned into the warmongerer party, advocating for endless war and countless lives to be lost. But their newest argument is so shocking that any conservative or any liberal who's not Trump deranged will be in complete disbelief. So I saw this tweet from a guy advocating for the war to continue by saying, somewhere between 70 to 90% of the support we've provided Ukraine since Russia's illegal invasion was spent in the US as American defense workers built or replaced weapons we sent over. All those jobs are about to disappear, and most of them are skilled blue-collar positions. The face-eating leopard is so hungry. So to summarize, the Democrats are saying we should keep this war going to fuel the military-industrial complex. If this doesn't illustrate how far gone the party that was protesting the Vietnam War because it was an endless war, because we were spending money, because soldiers were dying, with no prospect of winning this war, are now encouraging a bloodbath in Europe to continue. Also, jobs in the defense industry can be protected. I don't know what Democrats stand for anymore. The only thing I do know is that they are truly anti-American. All I've seen from them since Donald Trump got elected was pro-government waste and fraud, pro-illegal immigrants, pro-Canada, pro-Mexico, pro-Ukraine, pro-Gaza, pro-European Union censoring online speech. And that's why the vastly different reactions to the meeting that occurred yesterday at the White House is so shocking to many people, including myself, because the two parties are distinguishing themselves as one side that wants peace and one side that wants endless war. And it's looking really, really bad for the Democrats. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on the notification bells so you never miss a video. And I will see you guys in the next one.